Hey, what's good, collective? Welcome into my channel, Spiritual Therapy Through Divine Consciousness. I am Dee. This message will be providing some sort of clarification, confirmation, and validation to whatever it is that you're going through. So taking what resonates when you come across this video and leaving the rest. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. I do appreciate all your support in growing this channel, in growing this community, to get these messages to those who need to hear it. So let's get straight to it, collective. I'm also going to post in this description a 21-day shadow work journal through phases of the moon, and some rituals are included as well to help assist in healing and in pinpointing stagnant energy or certain emotions that we thought we had confronted that may still be keeping you stuck or stagnant. So if you want to check that out, it's in the description box below, okay? So let's get straight to it. What do we have? 111 on the clock. So we're beginning something new. New beginnings are afoot. What do we have for the collective? Lady's Mantle, Mother, Healing, Alchemy. Okay, so maybe the relationship you have with your mother's being asked to look and take a closer look, because there is some sort of 144 on the clock as I say this. I was going to say breath work, but maybe through some sort of breath work, you're being called through breath work can assist you in healing and alchemizing the relationship you have with your mother. Or you could be a mother and you are healing and you are taking some sort of course regarding breathwork, sacred geometry, that's on a collective scale, because you are learning alchemy. Look at this. We have sacred geometry and then alchemy. So you're learning how certain shapes bring in certain vibrational frequencies. You're learning or tapping in or tuning in more into the cosmic consciousness, because you're meant to transmute and purify people. Maybe you're a healer. Okay, Lady's Mantle means you could be a healer as well, a natural healer, or it could come from your mother's side of the family. Then we have red, it was passion and survival, and then the rite of passage and balance, Hawthorne underneath. If you're if you're clouded or have any foggy days, using Hawthorne for tea, you boil the herb and drink it, will be very beneficial for you, because it helps clear like brain fog. So what I'm feeling is that you're coming to a state of healing, and you're moving from passion to you're moving from survival to passion. After you heal this, I was going to reach these, but okay. If you're like contemplating going to like some sort of breath work class, some sort of, I don't know, class where you have higher level of learning, something that promotes healing in a unity, in a group sense, okay, is really going to be beneficial for you, because the more you heal, the more you're able to not only feel, but not to sound cheesy, but the more you're able to connect. And when you're able to connect through your sacral chakra, which is fire here, you're able to transmute, purify, but not only that, connect with divine source, okay, with the cosmic consciousness. So maybe some sort of meditation will be beneficial to help assist you in this healing journey. You could be a single mother, okay? You could be practicing some sort of healing arts, Reiki, again, meditation, breathwork class. So we have the hammer, the nail. Look, the hammer and the nail, getting work done, getting it done, and then bounce. with that bunny. You could be seeing bunnies and then cake underneath. So the hammer, building relationships, friendships, connecting with mother, healing, alchemy. So like getting the work done, doing the work. You're an alchemist from turning pain into power, right? Your story is going to be your history. It's going to be your legacy in which you leave behind. And then we have the nail, which I find very comical in a sense because we have the hammer and the nail, right? And so it's like you're hitting the hammer on the nail. So I'm getting like communication. So cosmic consciousness, breath, sacred geometry, nail, building, not solid, need securing, build over, painful but truthful. Communication, nail in coffin, hitting the nail on the head. Yeah. Put a pin in it for later, new beginnings needed, flawed situation, tower moment. So like you're hitting the nail on the head. Something regarding your mother, something regarding a mother figure. It could be an aunt, okay? It could be a cousin. It could be a friend of yours that is a mother. Take it how it resonates. But you thought that this person was there for you and wanted to build something with you, but you had to learn a painful truth. It's like something that took your breath away. It's like, you know, when you gasp when you find something new, you're like, right? So I feel like it's something like that. Something that really had you in a tower moment, because it says tower moment here. These are new cards, so just bear with me. And then underneath we have cake, festive, caution, slippery situation, birthday party, but curvy, okay, a curvy ass, I guess, something delicious happening, reward, having your cake and eating it too. So maybe this mother tried to stop you from having your cake, from like bouncing back from something, because then we have gratitude, be happy, grateful, great attitude, life can't keep you down, bounce back. And that is with fire, transmutation, purification. So something from survival to passion. So maybe this mother tried to do some sort of graveyard work, okay, where they nail something. I'm getting nailing something, right? If they use a rusty nail and they could kind of use the intention of putting a nail in the coffin, like um, trying to close a situation out for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or am I fucking talking to myself here? Like, because this is like real deal shit. This is like heavy shit. Like someone that you know, or it could be a mother, like a single parent, okay, that did this to you. And and you thought that they were a friend because it says friendships, relationships. So it could be a mother figure. Take it how it resonates. Again, it's general. But they tried to put like a nail in a coffin and they tried to end something for you. But you bounced back. But you're this fucking rabbit. Look at you, collective. You're like, it's all good. You can't burn the flame. You could only become it and become stronger. You transmuted it and you purified it. And now there's going to be something to celebrate. So you went from survival, like they tried to keep you in a survival state. They didn't want you like chasing your passion, or they tried to do something like with this hammer and the nail right beside it, and then the rites of passage of celebration, mugwort, celebrating you or someone you know is going to be celebrating some good news. They tried to keep this good news from you, this communication from coming in, from connecting, communication and connecting, because life can't keep you down. Bounce back. This is your bounce back. So they try to put a nail, or they try to put an end to something through some sort of communication, or some sort of communication that's coming in for you. You know what? Nothing surprises me anymore, collective. People tell me all kinds of stories, and after what I've been through with my own family, it's like It's karmic family, right? It's a karmic cycle. That's why you're here. That's why you're picked on. You're abused. You're used, misused, misguided. Because they know who you are before you're born. They know your contract. And they're prepared for when you come in to be that cycle breaker. You know, there's more to life than meets the two eyes. Remember that, okay? Don't be fooled by everything that's in front of you. Don't be fooled by glitter, because that shit ain't gold, okay? A merry motive. Bro, I'm telling you. Look at that. That's wild. So that's number 20. That's 2 under the hammer. A merry motive. It's like they're reasoning for something. Like they have a merry motive. This mother friendship. They're trying to come off as your friend. Or it's a mother that thinks that she's your friend instead of your mother. And then we have the power of purpose, number 18, which is 9, coming to an ending of a cycle underneath the nail. So they tried to put a nail in your purpose. They tried to like put a coffin in it. They tried to put an ending to your purpose by keeping you in survival mode. But they didn't know that you were the fucking flame. Shit like that's comical. It's funny. It's like, oh yeah, you want to test the pressure of the coal, and then it turns into a diamond and you're all mad. That's your problem. Sounds like a personal problem. Look at that. 14, 5, change. Beautiful and caging. You've unlocked something, collective. You've unlocked your heart chakra. You've healed. It was a new beginning. They tried to put an ending to something that you started. There you go, my love. Look at that. The Oracle's gift, because you are 1212. The Oracle's gift. And this is number 10. So it's an ending. You could be an oracle. Okay, you could be some sort of prophet. And they wanted to put some sort of ending in your life. They wanted to cause some sort of heartbreak so that you would be stuck and stagnant in a situation in survival mode. Wow, this is wild. And, you know, if you're aware to what life is really presenting, that's how I'll put it, okay? Then you know that there are always people watching you. And you're always going to go through some sort of heavy trial and error throughout life. Because it's developing you, it's molding you. You see how you're being molded here, like a blacksmith, 1313. Okay? They tried to mold you, or they tried to hammer you down, but they didn't know that you were the flame, that allowed, like iron sharpens iron. And that's what they failed to recognize, because they couldn't see this in you, collective, because they don't have it within them to see for themselves. That's why your story, your history is your story to be told the way you see it, the way you perceive it, the way you feel it. And it's not to be discredited. It's only to be discredited when it causes harm for you or another person. Then there is an illusion. But someone, okay, a mother, a friendship, a single mom, right? Like mom's club, what I'm getting, like that after school program with your kids, friendships. They have a merry motive. There's some sort of motive. And they could have tried to do something around your birthday. Strawberries could be significant, or a strawberry shortcake could be significant. You could be a very curvy individual. Okay. Be careful when people offer you something to eat and you don't know them, or you're getting like a funny vibe from them. why I always cook at home. I rarely order takeout. Plus, I'm a damn good cook and a chef, so it was. Okay, let's clarify this hammer. Who or what with this collective reading? Who or what? 5 of Swords. No shit. 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. Yeah, so be guarded. Be careful who you let in. Because there could be a friendship that's coming in that is close with your mother. Say like your mother works at a, I don't know, grocery store. Okay, she's a manager. And she becomes close friends with someone. And she starts talking trash about you. And then she tries to have that person that she's talking to about you with come to you and try to be friends with you because she wants to try to offset something. Or this is something that you need to heal. This is something that you've already gone through and you're being asked to heal it, to learn from the lessons. Because for me as a reader, the 9 of Wands is the wise warrior. 1616 on the clock. Many people say, oh, it's the wounded warrior, but it's the wise warrior for me. Because you've learned from your lessons. Because then you go into 10 and that's it. And then the Merry Motive. Yeah, something regarding your work. 6 of Wands. They didn't want you to be victorious. Having the choice. There might even be a choice in love and career coming in. But they didn't know that you held this power. This 7 of Wands here. Look at this. It's like defending yourself. This is your ancestors coming in. This is your protector. And they're like, oh fuck, I didn't know. They had to fuck around and find out. Okay? Underneath the deck we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, they had to fuck around and find out. Their actions are speaking now, and their motives are becoming clear. What do we have with the Nail? Temperance. You're the alchemist. We have the alchemy on the lady's mantle. Sagittarian could be significance. You could be a Sagittarian or have that in your chart. Doesn't have to be the case. But they didn't know that you were the alchemist, that you're this earth angel, that you've been defeating dragons. Okay, you've been defeating dragons, power of purpose. Yeah, death. They want to put a death. They want to put a nail in it, in your purpose, because of jealousy. What's that? The Emperor. Okay? Like I said, something, because someone or something, a beautiful encaging you, because you're this emperor. This could be you collective, or this could be a father figure, an uncle, okay, or this is someone who has some sort of authority, right? Like I said, there's always someone watching in today's day and age, and there always was, but now with AI and electronics, it's much easier to keep an eye. I was talking with my son the other day, and out of nowhere, a woman's voice comes on and says, "This call is now being recorded." And then the light went on, and my kids were like, "Oh my God!" And I tell them the stories of what happened to me, but they're never really around. And then they were finally around, and they finally believed me. So I don't know why I told you, but that could be relative. It's just to let you know, like, you never know who's watching. Okay. This could be a father figure, someone who has some sort of power, but they want to put a stop to your power of purpose. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, because there's a new beginning coming in for you. Maybe it just wasn't the right time. And like I said, okay, and I think I've written this before, maybe you're on the right path. It's just God needs to clear the path before you could take those steps forward. Doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path all the time because something's not working out. Maybe it just means it's not the right time. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, transmutation, purification, the bounce back, gratitude, be happy, right? Life can't keep you down. An Ace of Pentacles is coming in. Maybe it's this Emperor that's coming in to offer you this Ace of Pentacles. That's why I said some sort of communication. Your mom could have worked with someone that she knows and trying to stop this. Because, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, a beautiful encaging, the Three of Cups, something that you're going to be celebrating soon. That's the Seven of Pentacles, something that you've been working on for a very long time, 7 years, 7 months. And now it's going to be recognized, celebrated, the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, like good fortune. This is fated. This is something that's been fated. Fortunata. This opportunity that's coming in that you're going to soon be celebrating. And you've been holding your own, holding your ground, collective, for 7 years. And finally the wheel's turning in and nothing. And you had to go through all that. And it might have been long. The power of purpose, like they want to put an ending to what you were doing. They didn't want you to stand in this power. They didn't want your power to be recognized, to be appreciated, to be validated, to be seen, to be noticed, because they were jealous. The Five of Swords. Page of Pentacles, but you've learned. Something could have really hit off around your birthday or this mother figure's birthday. Because look, a mother there, and then the Emperor could be a father. So this could have been your parents as well. Stay well, collective.